typical. And you still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of a Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away, then honey lean. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
Of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, I'm up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun dun dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had it going for the kill. It's 5 plus 8. You know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. And off we go from Arlington. This one is going to send through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. And now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Short. Here's Dart. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. Now he'll work his way out right. And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. Gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on that 4th and long.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Go, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Go, Rick, go!
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Giants.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Go! 70 Lions!
Here's a run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. and goal. Singletary. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. Now he's just going to flip this forward to the goal line and in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York.
Giants.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Taken down back at the
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Yeah, here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Moving outside the pocket. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and 9.
It is 3rd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That's into the hands of Turpin. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. Big play there. Gain of 14 on 4th and 10.
Hey, kill. Yeah, here we go. Morning.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Pistol now for Prescott. Forced out wide. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Yeah, and go kill. Morning.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments, That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt I'm going.
And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Hey, kill! Yeah!
They'll run the toss here with Blue. He'll be taken down about the 33-yard line. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
It's a gain of 3.
It's third and 4.
There we go.
Again, it's Blue. First down and more inside the 20. And he will score! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team wants possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Tracy. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Bring it on. Back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Now, Dart. He's got his tight end, Max Johnson. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
Hey, check that. Street.
They'll run with Tracy. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Forced to his right. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Here we go! Riley! Here we go, go to 54, go to 50.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead?
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, 47. Under.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Then we're going to 53. 26.
On 3rd down, Prescott. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go. 26.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Exiting the pocket right. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide. We're going to 54. Wide. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
On 4th down, they snap it to Dak. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Yeah! 26.
Dak going to give this to Blue. Finding space inside the 40. Wadarani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 39 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. A run once more with Blue. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feels. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Tracy now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. He'll look underneath here for Tracy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll have enough to move the chain. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Pass pulled in by Tracy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A carry here for Tracy. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here's first and 10.
New York.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection.
He's in! Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. Gano on to add the extra point.
Gano on for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Giants will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Then we're going to 6 point 8. 26.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A pitch comes to Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. having some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay.
Hey, kill. Switch, hey, 480. We're going to 54, 180. 20,
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Then we're going to 53. Gun. 180. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Prescott now. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. They run on the jet sweep, and this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Graham Gano on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
And this one's on line, and it is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Kill. Go. Get out there. 180. Here we go. Go to 54. 180. Here we go, 47. 26.
Now Prescott. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, kill.
They'll drop to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Now, a big third down.
Yeah! There we go, going to 50. Go right in. Under. Here we go, 46.
To the air again. Prescott. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Give him 16 there, and a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
46. 47. 46.
Prescott again. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Yeah! And 47. Wide in.
They send the tight end in motion. Prescott on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is good. What a throw. Avonte Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Tracy now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On second down, Dart. To the sideline, he's got Neighbors. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
At the 42-yard line.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And he is going to score a pick six for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way, a back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back to 6.
17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Out to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Dart going to throw it on second down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing. Dart again working deep downfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air, truthfully.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On first and 10, Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball, given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from East Rutherford. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard.
At their own 29-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Stephanie. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go, Rig, go.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. 40. 26.
Right to the air is Prescott. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
40.
They put Pickens in motion.
Here we go, 46. 26.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. On the run to the right. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
26.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Rolling right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. They put Pickens in motion. Dak facing 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's down the field for Lamb. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Tracy on 1st down. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Deron Bland with the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4.
gun. Here comes Dart, taking the deep shot here with Robinson. A big play for the Giants. 38 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a stripe downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Tracy. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
He'll go left side here and complete this one.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
There we go. There we go. Kill. 26.
Pistol now for Prescott. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And the Giants will have great field position right around midfield.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He's into space past the 25. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First down, Prescott. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. He's going to look for the home run ball. And is up offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
This one could be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Dart. And tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football at their own 40.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these...
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flock. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Sam Williams.
Third down, 3 to go.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and...
Throwing is Dart. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. On 4th down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. This one from 52 yards away. And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
He'll be out of bounds. It's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. The play action. It's Prescott. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Moving to his right. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Dart. Looking across the field, he gets this to Neighbors. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Now Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
To the air again goes Dart. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-Men. 32 yards.
Let's go. Nike's ready.
Here's a run. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal. Here now, second down and goal.
Pick up of 2. Brings up second and goal.
To throw is Dart. Moving outside the pocket. That ball is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, New York. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Prescott on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on first and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
They'll send their tight end left. On play action. Here's Dak. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And good running on the return. That'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here's Dart on first and 10. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense, you got to capitalize and make those plays.
Dart going to throw here on second down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. One final throw before the break. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hey, 47.
putting the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, Prescott. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He's got that complete to Turpin. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Yeah.
Play fake. Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Rig alert, rig alert.
And a shotgun. It's Dart. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Giants, first down.
Check smash.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't think.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Forced out wide. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Forced to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
They'll go, and here's Dart. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Yeah, 26.
Play action now. Prescott. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
First down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of...
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
They'll run. It's Williams. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
We're going to 54. Wide in.
Pistol now for Prescott. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Penn State. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll run with Tracy. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Go, Reed. Go. Let's go now. Let's go.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he will pick up a 1st down up to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A run to start the 4th quarter, and here's Tracy. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
3 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 37.
A big play for the Giants. 37 yards.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
At the 60. At the 60. Get up.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll That'll be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? Good blocking, and he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
It's the score, Giants 31, Cowboys nothing.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Yeah, Billy.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Ready. Let's go.
Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he's into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy, touchdown, Giants. Now Gano for the extra point. He's got it. The Giants keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
There we go. 26.
1st down, Prescott exiting the pocket right. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Bobby Okereke. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.